Too many things on my desk. Place is it's like a little bit of a mess right now. Alright, we're just waiting for YouTube. Always waiting for YouTube. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alex, and this is day 44 of the Handmade Game Dev stream. This morning I did basically just like a fill-in one, where I just played solitaire. But I've got a couple hours to myself tonight, and even though my wrists are still in incredible pain, we will try to push through. And we've got a fun one for tonight. Got a fun one indeed. So if you'd like to join me for that, all you need is your drink of choice. This is the tea I've been drinking all day, so it's a little bit not as nice looking as it usually is. This is like the last of my golden monkey, and we will go have our I don't know how many sips you've done today, but this will be one of them. Okay, yeah, that definitely did not steep long enough. All right, so we're on Mac because I had the Mac plugged in, and we have two tasks here to work on for our Mac platform layer. Number one, we have to fully plumb down to metal the ability to actually go resize the internal resolution of the game. It's something we have working on Windows right now. We just need to bring down into the Mac layer, just get it working, as well as we want it to. To be honest, I don't actually remember what state I left it in. It's very possible I may have already done this and I just forgot. But we're going to do. Oh no! Wait, no, I did toggle full screen. That's correct. But I did not do. I did not do the resize because that's going to take a little bit more doing. But so we have that, and if we can, we will try our best to get audio working on our game here, at least for the Mac platform layer. This is going to be a little bit of an interesting one because it's something that I have not really played around with much at all. Audio programming is it's just so different from like from rendering stuff and from doing gameplay code, because it is it's this like very real-time looping thing, right? And there's all this like like DSP math type stuff involved. I just kind of don't know what I'm doing there, but I think it'll be good to, if we've got a couple hours here, we can spend some time looking through some implementations of it and trying to figure out how we want to bring that into our state of affairs. And then from there, like, you know, that is a pretty complete set of features for our engine. That's like the last major thing on the engine, you know, or at least like the OS part of the engine to-do list here. Oh, I guess I have to do that. Did I fix that? I think I fixed that. I fixed that for sure. I'm pretty sure I fixed that other thing. Let's see. Yes, I did do the other thing, so that is all good. Okie dokie. So we just need to we should do this one first. Oh, actually, sorry. I just did that. We should do this one first, because this is plumbing out a feature we kind of already have the ability soft to support, and then we do this one. And then, you know, I think that this is probably going to be the thing that forces us to fix some of our temporary storage stuff, because I have things kind of set up where each like a physics frame we are creating temporary storage and then blowing it away to as like a scratch area, but it's not really being used correctly. I'm not really doing it right, and so there's a bunch of like heap Alex that are happening mid-frame that really don't have to be. And if we can fix that at some point, we definitely should. That is probably a whole bunch of performance we're leaving on the floor right now. And then because audio is this very like this streaming type of problem, I think we're going to need some kind. I think like you do it as like some sort of circular buffer that you have around, and then you're like pointing to. So maybe it's not using the temporary storage, but maybe it is for like a like if you're playing sound effects. Not sure. We may have to break out the old Handmade Hero archive here. We're probably going to go through some of our friends' codes that we haven't taken a look at in a while, but let's just jump into it. So we need to do this thing to tell Metal to go resize us. So let's go find some stuff here, and then once we have this, I want to break out all of the Metal init stuff, kind of out of this routine, because I think it's just kind of become a little hard to follow. Maybe I'll do that, maybe not. Because as soon as we do that, we do start having to fight the Objective-C, how this is like sharing globals and whatever bullcrap we don't really want to be doing. So maybe not. So let's go look it up. Little 3 resize. Yeah, resize window. Let's see here. So we just pulled up random person's code. That all looks pretty familiar. So if we just like try setting the viewport to do you think that will work? It would help if we could find like the documentation here. Or we just go ask our friend here. This is an MTK view, so we're not using MTK view. Pretty sure. No. Yeah, we're using Metal 3 directly. No MTK view. I forget what exactly the thing is. Because yeah, that's right. So we have custom metal view, which is like a CA metal layer. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Yes. This all sounds familiar. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Pure CA metal layer. Yes. Metal layer dot drawable size. Is that the only thing I have to do? Okay. I kind of really only want to do this for I think I kind of only want to do this right now for full screen. So let's just do it for full screen. Let's see. So it's like you. Okay, I have to like go trace through all this crap. So the view delegate owns the who owns the CA metal layer? Okay, so it's in custom metal view. Okay, I have to like, okay, so I have to do, it's in view delegate dot view dot metal layer because it just could not be easy. Okay, view delegate dot, whoops, view dot metal layer. Oh, okay, let's see. So, oh, crap. Took me like 3 weeks to learn Objective-C, and then not doing it for another 3 weeks, and I've lost it. I've lost it all. Okay, let's see. Okay, so CG size make. Oh, that's actually wrong. And actually, I want to get the resolution of the display, so okay. So let's see here. No, in Mac. Oh, I have to go like grab the screen. That's pretty awful. Yeah, because I know this is like something that becomes really irritating to support is like having multiple screens not just break all the time. I'm just gonna hard code it because screw it. You know, we ball. Alright, let's see how that looks. 1 second. I need to just make sure everything's okay. Okay, that should be fine. Let's see here. Alright, so if I F11, so yeah, I remember I had this, like, this was effed up somehow. It was, because it's taking me like 2 presses to do it, and so it just, like, gets super screwed up. Why does it take me 2 presses to do it? So, old full screen equals, how do we do that? I think that actually will just make it work. It's not good. It's not like really good. Why is it taking me 2 presses? See, I know it's like right here. Why can't this find anything? All right, let's see. So yeah, I think we call that there. So we set that flag. Okay. Yeah, and then that goes in there. Okay, and then full screen is initted to false. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so full screen is initted to false. By the time it gets to... Okay, so you press F11. It turns on that flag, right? And then you go in here, and then you go in here, and then you go in here. Okay. And then we set full screen true. Why is that not working the first time? Is it because I have this swapped? I think it's because I have this swapped. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to do the same thing each time. I just have to do that. Okay, that's probably it. Because it's just not doing anything the other half of the time. Alright, there we go. That's kind of doing what we... Oh, look at that. That's not right. So the viewport is still too small. So we need to make the viewport also the same thing. So we should keep around the... We need to somehow pass that in to the render loop. So I think we should keep that, store that in with height, and then just do hold. Yeah, this is also kind of not great. I'm pretty sure we did this exact same thing on Windows, and then I said, okay, if we have to do this exact same thing on Mac, we should just not. We should stop doing it this way. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna just do it like that for now. And then I swear we should change this because it's really stupid. Okay, and then so if you full screen windowed width equals and that window width windowed height equals window height. And then yeah, I think I should. I'm just like typing it, but I don't think I should be typing it. I think I should not be typing this. Oops. Yeah, because I think we just need to store that information like for real. Okay, good. Okay, I already have the viewport set to do that. So that's good. That's fantastic, actually. That is so elite. Alright, look, we run at like 300 FPS. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so and just to confirm, that's like exactly how it works I bet it is like even called like the same thing. Yeah, it's exactly the same freaking thing. So I say we just put that crap back in there. Or we don't. Or I say fuck it. I'll fix it later. And I say fuck it, I'll fix it later. Because there are some other things we want to do probably. Like at some point all of that windowing is going to be controlled most likely by loading settings out of like some INI file, something kind of that resembles that. So I say fuck it. Let's try to get the sound today. Resize hard coded to. Oh, that kind of is terrible. I really shouldn't be doing that. I really shouldn't be doing that. How am I doing that on Windows? How am I getting the full screen size? Am I can't. There's like no way I'm actually doing that. Get window rect. Oh, so we just maintain the window rect. How do I get the window size in full screen? Because we should do that instead of this hard coding bullshit. That's the wrong one. Okay, here we go. So we want content view. Retina. Oh, right. Retina. Ah, my god. Yeah, this is like the part where we're doing like monitor stuff becomes really irritating because Retina displays do like some of this magic nonsense where they're not really they're like super resolutioning or something. I don't know. All right, look, that kind of pisses me off. That is pretty irritating. So, and I just need a CG size, right? Okay, who owns this window? Oh, the window is just global. Okay, so that's clearly not right. Because the game window, I think, is just NS window that we added some crap to. Yeah. Alright, 1 second. I have to turn on my AC because it's like just way too hot in here today. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So, alright. Size self dot window. UI screen. I don't want a UI screen. I have an NS window. I have an NS window. How do I just get that? I swear to God. Sometimes it's faster to just look up the stupid documentation. Okay, so we want NS window dot content view dot whatever. No. Okay, no, that's that thing. We want to get window number. What the why would I want that? Okay. Get content rect for frame rect. No. Content rectangles person screen coordinates. Okay, here we go. Dot frame. Is that what we want? The Windows frame rectangle and screen coordinates, including the title bar. I don't know. I don't know about that. Sizing, like, oh my god. Look how many stupid things there are. For this one. Like, this is just irritating. This is like an insane object here. He's getting the width and the height, not just like the number one thing that people want to do. Like, come on, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Alright, whatever. What the hell do I need here? What does this thing think? And this size, content view. Okay, so window dot content view dot balance dot size is ridiculous. And it's size. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Sorry about that. A little irritated there. Okay. Okay, so then we do the other thingy. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, but that's not really what I want. Because I want to extract that into okay, here we go. Okay, that's like a little ridiculous to just get that stupid data. Alright, here we go. I guess we don't need to be restoring that. Oh, I guess it doesn't even matter because it actually is just saving that for us anyway, right? I guess we never needed this. Okay, so actually good thing we didn't go plumb all that crap out because it is, I'm pretty sure it's saving that for us when we toggle full screen. Because it's not just like setting a style, right? It's like doing a thing. Okay, now see that's wrong, but that's like a copy paste bug. That's because somebody did that like so, obviously. Okay, so clearly there's something wrong here. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Okay, so... is it possible we race condition that this async thing? Yeah, that seems like rather sketchy. That seems rather sketchy for no reason. And it had to be like that too, right? Like I couldn't. I'm pretty sure like these like did not work unless I had it like that. Unless I made it an async. Yeah, it just like crashed. Yeah, that's right. It had to be from the main thread. That's fucking stupid. that's dumb. Okay. Okay. All right. So what do we want to do here? We should be doing the toggle in there. So what if we very simply tried this, and then we set the that after. Okay, so clearly that did not work. Okay, why is that not working? Alright, let's try rebuilding, and then we will Xcode that. Okay, do one of these. Now. Okay, so we are right here. Okay. So we hit the condition to make it full screen. Okay, we made it full screen. Cool. So it did. It seems like it did not block, right? Yeah, it didn't block. So I think we do have to do that in that async queue, which is okay. I think we have to do this whole. I think we have to do this whole thing in the async queue, which is pretty stupid. But oh well. Let's just continue execution, see if it just works now. Okay, so that didn't just work. Oh, interesting. Oh no, it did work. Oh, awesome. So it's not quite right because we are restoring to content view. So old. Okay, so when we toggle back, it actually was not content view. It was the whole window view we were using, which is a little effed. Yeah, because of the stupid banner. Okay, so we don't want content view then. We want view delegate dot view dot bounds. That's gonna really piss me off. I might just leave that for now, because to be honest, I'm not really going to care. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave that for now. Okay, non-hard coded resolution, windowed, doesn't respect content slash full window as separation. Okay. Okay, cool. Just make sure it's all chilling. Okay, should be good. Should be good. Okay, now we can go do sound. Now is time to add sound to our video game. So exciting. So exciting indeed. So exciting that I'm just going to get rid of all that because we kind of just need to do it like that. Okay. So let's go back in here and let's try to figure this shit out. So we actually probably want to look at Ted's code for this. Because honestly, with sound, I have no idea what I'm doing. I really have no clue. So let's try to figure that out. So he's doing this. I'm getting a text because Pokemon Go servers are down. Very lame. If only I had the power to fix Pokemon Go. But I simply do not. Okay, so the audio thread. Oh, do we need to actually put this on another thread so it's uninterrupted? That's a great question. Good to think about. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Playing sound effects. Play sound. Access to the thing. Okay. Play sound. Plays sound. Sounds. Secondary audio thread that periodically calls get sound samples. Software mixer. It rates all playing sound samples. Resamples each loaded sound output sample rate, applies volume pitch envelopes, mixes them into stereo buffer, feeds directly on OS audio API. Oh, okay. WAS API, audio unit AV audio engine. Because I was ready to go do like direct sound and whatever the hell it is, Quartz audio, right? Just not knowing any better. But maybe we don't do that. Consider that. Okay, so let's look here. Actually, let's look at play sound. No, that was fake. Okay, let's look at, what the hell did he call it? Okay, that's still happening, which makes me mad. Okay, so we would do this. Permanent storage partition start. Audio state. All this can be optimized with SIMD and more specialized code. Couldn't anything. Couldn't everything. Some buffers. Each sound output to one or the other, depending on its type. Okay. Yeah, because I think it's so that you can have the ability to have like a separate volume slider for music and sound effects or something like that. That's why you would want 2 different buffers. Seems reasonable to me. Complexity is punished multiply the fact. It needs to be 3. Because this needs to like know how much time has passed as well, right? Oh, this is a little complicated. This is a little bit complicated because of the game state is frame rate independent. Because like with the audio, it really needs to know exact like, because I think how often would you be feeding things to like the audio API, right? Because I think your buffer is just you have like a circular buffer you're just like mixing things into, and then it's purely it like turns into like a pitch, right? Per each individual sample, I would think. And then what? The next frame advanced by 30 samples. Okay, yeah, but we also have game state that is controlling what the audio, what the sound effects should be at any given point in time, right? So, for example, within one render frame, and this would be important, right? Within one render frame, let's say you had a sound effect play that was like your spaceship fires the thrusters, and this is like a weak example. Like your thrusters are on for a certain period of time in simulation, in game simulation, because we're polling for keyboard events that on each physics sim step. But your audio is also changing in that time. But like, then when do you do those in betweens? So we actually have to probably do it's probably we have to like keep adding the result, like, so because the game state is like quote unquote continuous during that inner loop where you run it a bunch of times per render frame of its advancing, right? So you may need your audio buffer has to be long enough to hold like a whole render frame's worth of what the sample is supposed to be, right? But then only at the end, when you go write your render frame out to the GPU, is when you would write that whole render frame's worth of audio samples to the audio driver of the OS. That's what I would think. Just trying to like piece it out. It's very complicated, right? And like that's the thing. That's the thing, is that this is pretty freaking complicated here. Yeah, because you have to do all this stuff. And then we have to figure out, and this is like without even trying to do any special audio effect work on here, of like if we are literally just playing static sounds that we're just very basically mixing together. I think it's a very interesting problem. It's a very interesting problem, which is why we're here trying to put some time in to do it now. Yeah, and then there's like all this timing, and it has to just like keep working, right? Because if you F up somewhere, then like if you have like one sample that's just like completely wrong, you just hear it as awful garble noise, which is not acceptable, right? So interesting. Yeah, so some kind of thing going on there. Do all this stuff. We will have to investigate this. Oh yeah, and then we have to figure out how to do like different channels. I imagine the channels. Okay, you got a bot to block. I bet doing channels is probably like an OS audio API feature. I would imagine, right? I would imagine that's the thing. Yeah, and then like this is stuff you would like load from your settings to do that stuff. Let's see. Constant volume. No pitch, no loop. Yeah, so you have maybe this is why you have two channels. You have two channels because you have two different audio outputs as well. Oh no, because that's real, right? That is like a real thing that requires you to have two channels. I think sound effects and music, even though you could have two different volume sliders, like you just make that distinction in your program software, right? Of like what amplitude multiplication to do to your source track. That's what I would think. That actually makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. All right. Okay. So then you could like from that, then you would start doing the magic stuff of to do surround of you would take object in screen space and then like boost the amplitude or modify your amplitude by position on screen, just split into your left right channels, right? That actually I think that's like what we would be doing here. Just thinking it through. I think that's all that's happening. Okay, I don't know what the hell this. So like this is if we want to pitch mod something, which I'm sure we will want to do. I just don't know yet. Oops, dropped my pen. Okay. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to figure out like all this magic here of like how you or like how many samples like we are playing per time step and like doing whatever, how often we can even write to the audio driver. These are like all unknowns to me right now because we haven't done this yet. Okay, here's another thing. It's fine, we just keep going. Dynamic pitch. Alright, we'll just keep going. We can look at this math later. Finish sounds. Kill when volume reaches 0. Oh, okay, so you just can like turn it off to save time. It seems reasonable. Output the sine wave. Actually, that's pretty cool. Okay. Copy from sum buffer to output buffer. Yes, so you're just summing all the different samples during a thing. And then you have the map. Clamp. Okay, you have to clamp it into a certain range. It's like a S16 range. Oh, because you have to convert it to digital. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Times and sound, type played. Okay, and then he just kind of has a bunch of helper functions to do whatever. Oh, okay, here, play sound. Right, and then he has some. Okay, so this must be like the game state that is doing all of that, managing the sounds that go to the audio API. Okay. So, okay, alright, that's all fine. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. That doesn't seem like too insane to me. Like, I think. Oh, huh. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So we'll have to go build up some amount of thing. Like I'm looking to just get like a very basic implementation here of something, so I can at least start to like, I don't know. I want to be able to play like a sound, like when I press my stupid button to make the little spaceship go. You know, something like that would be very nice. Okay, so doing all this stuff, eating all this junk. Okay. Goes into the memory arena. All right, that's fine. All right, we can kind of know what's going on there. Okay, so let's look at the Apple specific sound. Let's see like what the hell this is actually doing here. And then you wrap. Okay. One sound. K audio units. Or render callback struct. Okay. Oh, was that the whole thing? Is that the whole kit and caboodle there? No, because I think in his like Mac main loop here, he does also have the bunch of sound stuff that we skipped over. Let's see. Let's see here. I think it's like all in like one block of crap. Okay, here we go. Why? Set. Okay. Okay, so he gave ownership of that to the view delegate, because the view delegate is what is controlling like the runtime loop essentially. So it kind of needs to own that, I would assume. So we can look in here. Set sound output buffer. Okay. Okay, here is. Alright, none of this is actually doing anything yet. Interesting. Alright, where is the actual API call that does the sound? Is what I am trying to determine here. I mean, it's writing to this like underscore Apple sound output buffer. So I guess we can look for that. Now, ah, fuck. My hands really are killing me. We may not be able to do this here, unfortunately. Oh, it's not an output. All right. Okay, let's see. So where is the definition of this stupid thing? But how does this audio toolbox? Audio tool. Where does he use like an audio toolbox thing? Oh, I did it again. Alright, shall we just look up audio toolbox? Okay, so it's a framework. Porting your audio code to Apple Silicon. Eliminating issues in your audio code. Okay, whatever. Generate spatial audio from a multi-channel audio stream. Okay. Yeah, see, and this is why, like, you just don't do this stuff. It's because, like, oh my god, it's like a whole nother totally unrelated can of worms to open. But it needs to be opened. It just simply needs to be opened. Unfortunate. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's on iOS. Okay, we don't care about that. Audio unit initialize. So there's nothing like in the Mac specific. Audio unit initialize. Audio unit output starts. Oh, here we go. This looks pretty reasonable. Okay, here we go. Circular buffer render callback. Okay, and this is what? Is that like if you go too far? Alright, well, we'll think about that. Play cursor. So, audio component instance. Okay, so that looks like fine next. Yeah, this looks like some Apple stuff here. Okay, so audio stream. You said a bunch of stuff for the stream. You said like a descriptor. Yes. Audio unit set property. Audio unit start. Okay. Yeah, like this simply must just be audio toolkit, I would imagine. Audio unit API. Okay, here we go. Okay. Initiates a rendering cycle for audio unit. Okay. Okay. All right. So do we just audio output unit starts. Okay, so we kind of think we are opening a thing. We are going to write a buffer, and then we're going and with a timestamp, and then just like send that away to the audio driver, and I'll figure it out. Okay, like that is, I think that is such an easier problem to solve than rendering. We can most certainly solve that. We certainly can do that. However, we have one more thing to worry about here, right? We do have to figure out how to load this sound into memory, right? So, and I guess it matters because like I don't like I'm guessing an audio file just has all that just has like a waveform in it, but yeah, like this crap, like it has a header possibly, and maybe it's getting chunked. So we likely are going to need to build out a some sort of little parser to get that into memory. So I guess we should figure out a couple of things here, because this is we have to do this before we can even actually write the audio loop. And it's a good thing this will be platform agnostic, so that's fine. Okay, we're probably not going to finish this tonight. I think we are most certainly not finishing this tonight. Okay, so let's do some research here. Let's look back at this thing. So if I wanted to load sounds into this code base, what should I do? Add sound. Place your audio file in there. Add it to the thingy. Load it in the other thing. Platform IO. But yeah, but like I guess I just don't know what the story is here with what the audio format looks like. All right, so I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then we will try to figure that out. We'll try to determine it. Okay, All right. So let's see here. Okay. And again, we're not going to do anything too fancy here. Probably no asset streaming or any cool stuff like that for for a very long while, I would hope. But so like we're just going to like load in all the sound effects into memory during init, and then just roll from there. Is the plan, because we can, and we don't have to do anything more complicated than that yet. Okay, so let's look like let's ask what the hell. Don't care about that. Okay, that didn't work. How are audio files structured? How would build an audio loader for my handmade C game, and what formats are best? Because I think there's like all these other things too with audio formats. Like I vaguely recall that MP3s are you don't want to use because there's like a licensing thing, or they like if you are streaming the audio, then like they don't loop correctly or something. I don't know any. Like that's all like Twitter hearsay. Okay. Digital audio sequence of samples. Okay. 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 Oh yeah, and we want like an uncompressed thing, right? Okay, and yeah, and we most certainly like don't want to be developing like a million different file loaders here too, Okay. Any extra chunks? Rest loaders to unknown chunks. Okay. OGG pages plus compressed package. Much more complex to parse by hand. Okay, you see, like I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to decompress anything. That sounds fucking annoying. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, so we want wave files, I suppose. Okay. Read and validate the wave header. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yes. So Sean, that's right. Sean Barrett does have a library. It is not stvvorbis.c. It's stvvorbis.h. That is an OGG loader. Okay, so we may want to take a look at that. And that may also be the fastest path to doing the thingy. Right? Yeah. don't really want like that complicated a thing, you know. Okay. Okay, let's think here. Let's look at not at the contributors. Excuse me. We want to look at STB Vorbis. Oh, I guess it is Detsy. Oh. Is that the... Oh. That's the only one that's not a header only. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. How many lines of code? Okay, this is a lot of lines of code. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, see, we kind of don't want to do that. Also, that's really funny. Okay, so what should we be doing here? Wow, it's a who's who. Okay, whatever. You cannot code them from multiple threads at the same time. Okay, multiple threads. Oh, PR opportunity. PR opportunity there. Okay, we read that part. Is there not like a usage one? Okay, I don't think there's like a good usage thingy. Unfortunately, like STB image had. STB image was very useful, and also TrueType, very good documentation in the header. This one not as much. Like that's just I just could not tell you. So all right. Okay. Do not use STB libraries. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Well, we probably will need something like that. Let's see. Okay, so Ted actually does not use that in his thing. I'm curious. I'm going to just look in here really quick. Yeah, it is all WAVs. WAVs are okay, you know, we can live with WAVs, probably, if it's easy. Because like the thing is, I just don't know what OG's bias over WAV is. The truth, it's what, compression? Good looping support. But what is it? What makes it good for looping? What makes OG good for looping? And like, I don't know, is that like what the hell is the? I don't know if I'm being bullshit or not. Oh, okay. Yeah, because all of Ted's stuff basically is just webs. Is what I'm looking at for the the shipped version of his game. So he's not pulling in this STB Vorbis anywhere. But I will tell you, most certainly, the Ooga Booga engine does. If we're to look right here, it's most certainly using that. And I think, unfortunately, I think in Ooga Booga, like the audio implementation was not fantastic. Better quality and compression, and you don't need licensing. Oh, okay. Okay, so like he did do a. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we should actually look at that. Okay. There's a wave decoder. And then there's also just a way to do OG. I'm still not quite sure what it is about OG that makes it so good for looping. Let's see. OG Vorbis. Padding gap. MP3 encodes audio in fixed size frames. Okay. Coders add padding size to start and end the file. Make the data fit those frames cleanly. Okay. There's also encoder delay. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck? When you loop the file, your short gap click return starts. Okay. So, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Why not WAV for music? I'm assuming it's because of the lack of compression. Because I was just looking at the size of some of the raw music files for Moose Solutions. And you are starting to get into like the tens of megabyte, like dozens of megabytes. Yeah, like that's the thing. And they're like not even that long music track. Yeah, so you are getting okay. Alright, I get it. I understand. It's fine. I keep the original. God damn it. Convert at build time. Did they change the Grok logo? Yeah, they changed the logo, I think. Weird. Okay. Alright, you know what, that actually all makes sense now. I'm glad we took the time to go figure that out. Okay. So it is sounding like we're going to need both. Or we should be doing both. Otherwise, because we probably could, excuse me, do wave only. But, I kind of do want to be able to load OGG, because so many, oh god, I just don't remember how to use, like, the Mac file system anymore. So many of the, it's not in here, right? Any useful things? No. Where the fuck am I going with this? I just clicked on the same thing. So many, like, games do that breakdown that way. And so if I want to just, like, if we were, like, even just like in Minecraft here, I wonder if the thing's actually in here. It's not. Yeah. If I want to just like take a bunch of like test WAVs and OGGs from a bunch of games, like pre-existing games, just to like get something working, I think like it would be wise. It would. That's not what I meant to type. that Hitler guy. Back in my mind, I suppose. I guess maybe I didn't have Minecraft installed. Oh, okay, that's excellent. Minecraft prevented from launching on my computer. Okay, you know what? We can open Steam and then just like look at whatever game we want. And actually, I don't think I've ever tried in Mac Steam to do the like, go look for the browse local files. Yeah, here we go. So let's see. Electronic. Nope. Okay, look. So, look at this. He ships an exe in here, and then just has a wrapper for it. Interesting. Okay. libogg libvorbis. Oh, those guys use SDL. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, so let's look at the sounds. Okay, so if we look at interesting. Yeah, these are all OGGs. Shall we try to figure out which of these is which? Do you think Vegas is, that's certainly not Fortune's Foundation. That's Kabufuda, Milan, you think? Oh, undo, must... Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's funny. That's just a pre-cached whole thing. It's not actually playing that sound effect a bunch of times. Funny that. Okay. All right. Then the music. Okay. He's just loading all OGGs and ditching like wave entirely. Good to know. Yeah, I'm kind of giving up actually going and implementing this today because I think I just do not have the mental bandwidth right now to do it. So I'm of whoa. Oh, is he shipping oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Shall we look at the witness the witness symbol file? Uh, uh, um, that seems not right. Huh. How do I get to that from here, right? Oh, I have to, it's in here. No. It's in here. No. How do I just get to my stupid applications folder? I have no idea. How do I find the path of this thing? I have no freaking idea. Stupid Apple. That's not it. How do... Alright, show me the stupid, properties. I want the path, dude. Where's the path? No, it is here. And me, library. Oh, it's foolish me. I didn't check in user library. Ah, of course. Okay, okay, if we look at the witness, we look at Steam, obviously. Common. Here we go. So if we look in this DISM, does this like have a bunch of crap in it? I'm very oh my lord. Huh. Some Castano guy shipped the DISM for the witness. I don't think that should be in there, right? Like, this is not... That's pretty bad. Okay, now I'm curious, though. Okay. I have a .app and a .dism. How do I debug in Xcode? Okay, so yeah, let's give that a shot here. Okay, so let's quit Xcode and reopen it because I don't want to fuck up our project file here. Okay, so let's see. Create new project. We want an empty project. Product name, the witness. Okay, and then we want to find it. I don't want to, okay, how do I, oh god, I have to go find it again. It's in here, and then oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. It's not showing me the hidden folders. Are you joking with me here? You cannot be serious. Really? How am I supposed to get to the path I want? Ah, you're killing me. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna make it here. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then we want to, okay, we do it like this probably, right? Like, we want to make a new scheme, and then it's like debug. Okay, here we go, and then we want to load the thing from And oh god damn it, I can't. How irritating. Cannot just work. Here we go. Choose. Why would it do that? That's so awful. Okay. So let's try that. Because I'm trying to see, like, because that would be bad, right? That would be really bad. Pause the app, then do that. Did it launch? Oh, here we go. Why is it so slow? Waiting to attach. Alright, let me turn off my speaker audio. Okay, welcome to the Witness Let's Play part of the live stream. Where the Witness doesn't launch for some reason. Could not attach. Lost connection. Oh, I see. I bet you it's because we actually attached to their launcher executable and not the real one, which we can fix. You know, that's no problem. Let's cancel that. Okay, this is like really pissing me off. Like, it's just unbelievably bad. This this garbage. Okay, so it should be in here. Oh, okay, look, so it is. Data OSX. Data OSX. Okay, so maybe it's okay that I did this. Let's do this. Oh, god damn it. No. Slash. Contents. Okay. Alright, we'll just do it going here. Because I'm very curious now. Now my curiosity has been piqued here. No, that's the executable. But I think, yeah, because this is like 5 megs. So I think that's just like the launcher. So maybe it's... Okay, yeah, look, because here's like all the resources, but maybe like there's a real executable in here too. I have no idea. There's light maps. They're all very interesting stuff, right? If you look at a sound, see that is like totally unintelligible. Get a mesh. Basically unintelligible. Oh, there's a lot of these. Yeah, it's not looking like it. Maybe we should throw the, maybe we should be throwing the raw executable at this instead of the .app. I'm very curious now. Wouldn't that be something? Would that not be something? Because I don't think there's another executable in here to possibly debug. I don't know. But I think this is like a skill issue, right? It seems like I should be able to do this. Okay, so yeah, we have it on like crunchy graphics here. Let's see, can I like attach to process? Can we? Can we? Do you think so? Can we find it? 9780. Lost connection. Does it just not let us if it's built in like release mode or some shit like that? I don't know. Enable developer mode. The .app is missing. Quick way to add it. Xcode try forcing the architecture. Huh. Oh man, now I'm like so because would it be so cool to like look at the witness source code, but like at the same time, like I kind of feel really bad. I don't want to like, I kind of don't want to do this if because this is like a real like product thing, you know, this is like someone's like real stuff here, but like yeah, it's kind of not good that the DISM is in here. I really don't think you're supposed to ship that. Because like that's like shipping the PDB, right? Yeah, unfortunately, who the hell knows how Dwarf works after this part? Um, but yeah, huh. I wonder if this is like a known issue. The witness Mac, dism. Hmm. I don't know. Doesn't sound like it. Uh, how do we do? All right, let me go to the bathroom real quick, then we'll mess around here a little bit more. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna vibe all these guys, all this bullshit here. Okay, developer mode is now enabled. Okay, excellent. Oh. Oops. Disable library validation. Okay, we want to quit this. You know what? Honestly, I think I'm gonna end the stream because, like, if I am able to figure this out, I kind of don't want to leak their Thekla's source code on stream here. Out of immense respect for Thekla and Jonathan Blow, I will not do that. But I want to understand. I don't understand this well enough to know if this is like they leaked the source code or not. I just don't know how like Unix, how like DISM works and like what you're supposed to be shipping on Unix stuff. Like I know you don't ship a PDB on Windows, right? Obviously, but this I kind of don't know. But if for some reason the Witness Mac version gets like a random update in the next little bit, it'll be because of yours truly. So thank you all very much for watching. Please don't look too hard into this part. But you know, we're gonna keep doing other stuff. Whatever. Good night.